Yes, you might be surprised, but moving less can actually be better for you after 60. What if I told you that doing too much could harm your health rather than help it? As we age, our bodies change, and the way we move, rest, and take care of ourselves needs to change too. Many people think that staying active means pushing harder, but in reality, overexertion can lead to fatigue, joint pain, and a higher risk of injuries. Instead of exhausting yourself, there are 6 essential things you should focus on instead, things that will keep you strong, independent, and full of life. And trust me, you don't want to miss the last one. One key thing to keep in mind is something most people completely overlook, yet it can add years to your life. Stick around, and let's get started. Section 1. Listen to your body. Quality over quantity. Many people think that staying active as you age means pushing yourself harder, but that's a mistake. Moving less doesn't mean stopping movement altogether, it means moving smarter. Your body isn't the same as it was in your 30s or 40s, and overexertion can do more harm than good. Instead of chasing intensity, the key is focusing on quality movements that support your health without wearing you down. Take the story of Mr. Johnson, a 72-year-old retired teacher. When he first started exercising in his senior years, he believed that more was better. He forced himself to jog every morning and lift weights multiple times a week. But instead of feeling energized, he often felt exhausted. His knees ached constantly, and he even experienced dizziness. His doctor advised him to slow down and listen to his body. That's when Mr. Johnson made a change. He replaced his high-impact workouts with Tai Chi, gentle stretching, and slow, mindful walks. Within weeks, he felt stronger, more balanced, and full of energy. So, what can we learn from his experience? Instead of focusing on how much you move, focus on how well you move. Incorporate low-impact activities like Tai Chi, which improves balance and coordination, gentle stretching to keep your muscles flexible, and daily walks to maintain cardiovascular health. These exercises protect your joints while keeping you active. Remember, your body speaks to you every day. The question is, are you listening? Section 2. Prioritize recovery and restorative activities. As we get older, one of the most important but often overlooked aspects of health is recovery. When we were younger, our bodies could bounce back quickly from stress, physical activity, or even a poor night's sleep. But after 60, recovery becomes just as important as movement itself. Without proper rest and restoration, the body can feel stiff, fatigued, and more prone to injuries. Take the story of Mrs. Evelyn, a 68-year-old grandmother who used to suffer from chronic joint pain. She was always on the move, gardening, cleaning, even trying light workouts, but no matter what she did, she felt more tired, not stronger. Frustrated, she visited a physical therapist who told her something surprising: "You're not giving your body enough time to recover." Evelyn made some small but powerful changes. She started taking short naps in the afternoon, practiced deep breathing every morning, and ended her evenings with a warm bath to relax her muscles. Within a few weeks, she noticed her pain had eased, her energy levels had improved, and she woke up feeling refreshed instead of stiff. So, what can you do to help your body recover better? Start by prioritizing rest. If you feel tired in the afternoon, don't fight it. Take a 15 to 20-minute nap to recharge. Incorporate deep breathing exercises to reduce stress and improve circulation. Before bed, try a warm bath with Epsom salts to relax your muscles and promote deeper sleep. These small habits might seem simple, but over time, they can transform the way you feel every day. Remember, recovery isn't laziness, it's smart aging. Section 3. Strengthen your core and balance. As you get older, one of the biggest risks isn't lack of movement, it's losing your balance. A sudden fall can lead to months of recovery or, worse, long-term mobility issues. Instead of focusing on excessive movement, the smarter approach is to strengthen your core and improve your balance. This helps prevent falls, keeps you steady on your feet, and ensures you stay independent for years to come. Take the story of Mr. Thomas, a 74-year-old retiree. One evening, he was simply walking to the kitchen when he suddenly lost his balance and fell. The fall resulted in a fractured hip, and what followed were months of painful recovery and physical therapy. He later admitted that he had never really thought about balance exercises before. It wasn't something his doctor had emphasized. On the other hand, his neighbor Mrs. Linda, 76, had a different experience. She had made core and balance exercises a part of her daily routine. When she slipped on a wet floor one day, her body instinctively engaged. And she managed to catch herself before hitting the ground. That small difference, a stronger core and better balance, protected her from a serious injury. So, what can you do to build better balance and core strength? Start with simple standing exercises like holding onto a chair and practicing standing on one foot for a few seconds at a time. Try gentle core movements such as seated leg lifts or light abdominal contractions while sitting in a chair. These small efforts don't require intense exercise, but over time, they will make a huge difference in your ability to stay steady, strong, and confident in your movements. A few minutes a day can mean the difference between a close call and a devastating fall. Section 4. Gentle mobility and stretching for longevity. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is thinking that if they move less, they should stop stretching. In reality, the less you move, the more important gentle mobility and stretching become. Over time, stiffness can creep in, making simple tasks like bending down, reaching for something on a shelf, or even walking more difficult and uncomfortable. The key to staying active without overexertion is to keep your joints flexible and your muscles loose. Take Robert, a 67-year-old former marathon runner. In his younger years, he was extremely active, but after retiring, he stopped prioritizing movement. He thought that since he wasn't training for races anymore, he didn't need to stretch either. Within a few years, his flexibility was gone. He struggled to tie his shoes, his lower back ached constantly, and his posture suffered. Frustrated, he decided to reintroduce just 10 minutes of daily stretching. Slowly, he started regaining mobility, feeling more agile, and moving with ease again. Stretching didn't just improve his flexibility, it gave him his freedom back. So, how can you keep your body loose and pain-free? Set aside just 5 to 10 minutes a day for gentle stretching or simple yoga poses. Start with seated stretches for your back and shoulders, ankle rolls to improve circulation, or a standing hamstring stretch to ease tension in your legs. If you prefer guided movement, try chair yoga, which is a great low-impact way to maintain flexibility. Remember, a flexible body is a mobile body, and mobility is the key to independence as you age. Section 5. Master the art of proper resting postures. Most people don't realize it, but the way you sit and sleep has a huge impact on your energy, posture, and overall well-being. Poor posture while resting can lead to chronic back pain, stiff joints, and even poor circulation. As you age, your body relies more on support and alignment to stay comfortable and pain-free. That's why mastering proper sitting and sleeping postures is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to protect your health. Take Mr. Wallace, a 75-year-old retiree who had been dealing with nagging lower back pain for years. At first, he thought it was just a part of aging, but after visiting a physical therapist, he realized that his sitting posture was the real culprit. He spent hours in a soft, unsupportive couch, slouched forward while reading or watching TV. Worse, his sleeping position put strain on his spine, leaving him feeling stiff every morning. With a few simple adjustments, switching to an ergonomic chair, using a small lumbar pillow, and sleeping with a pillow between his knees for better spinal alignment, his pain gradually disappeared. He woke up refreshed, moved more comfortably, and felt a renewed sense of energy. So, what can you do to avoid unnecessary strain on your body? First, make sure you're sitting in a chair that supports your lower back. Avoid sinking too deep into soft cushions for long periods. If you spend a lot of time sitting, get up and stretch every 30 minutes to prevent stiffness. When it comes to sleeping, experiment with different positions. Try placing a pillow under your knees if you sleep on your back, or between your legs if you sleep on your side to keep your spine aligned. These small changes can make a huge difference in how you feel every day, keeping your body supported, pain-free, and energized. Section 6. Focus on the mind-body connection. The most overlooked factor in health is often not physical movement, but the mind-body connection. Many people focus solely on physical activity, but here's something seniors often overlook: your mind and body are deeply connected. A calm and focused mind can actually improve your physical well-being, boost your energy levels, and even help you feel younger. On the other hand, stress, worry, and anxiety can drain your strength faster than physical activity ever could. Take Mrs. Eleanor, a 72-year-old grandmother. She used to feel constantly fatigued, even though she wasn't doing much physically. She believed that slowing down meant she was losing her strength, and that fear alone made her feel weaker. But when she started practicing meditation and visualization techniques, something remarkable happened. She would spend just 10 minutes a day doing deep breathing and picturing herself strong, happy, and full of life. Over time, she noticed a huge shift. She felt more energetic, her posture improved, and even her daily aches and pains seemed to lessen. She realized that moving less wasn't the problem, her mental state was. So, how can you strengthen your mind-body connection? Start with simple practices like deep breathing exercises. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold for a few seconds, then exhale through your mouth. Try daily gratitude reflections. Think of 3 things you're thankful for each morning. Or practice guided meditation or visualization, where you imagine yourself feeling strong and capable. These habits help calm the nervous system, reduce stress hormones, and boost overall health. Because at the end of the day, a strong mind leads to a strong body, no matter how much or how little you move.